new Revlon Skin Caring Foundation, and I finally got it. Okay, am I tripping, or does this really smell like grapes? I'm definitely not blown away. Welcome back, girl. We're about to do a full face of drugstore products, new drugstore products, because we went to Ulta and we got some new things, and I cannot wait to crack these open. So I've been telling you guys that I've been wanting to try out the new Revlon Skin Caring Foundation, and I finally got it. This is actually my second one, because the first time I got it, it was too light. I ordered it online, and when I saw it in person, it was way too light, so I went ahead and returned it, and I got a new shade. So this is 509 Sandalwood. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we will see how it looks on the face. So I got that. Now, I did show you guys a couple of these products in a vlog, but I also have a few more new products that I want to share with you. So this is the new Wet n Wild 5-in-1 Essence Primer Setting Powder. It's like a finishing powder. I don't know, but I think it'll be good on concealer. Like, I think it'll be good to set my concealer. I don't know. That is the purpose of this video, is to try these products. So we're gonna try that out today. And y'all, so I did not know Covergirl had new eyeshadow palettes, and these are like very similar to the e.l.f. Cosmetics Bite, what is it called, the bite size palettes, but these are bigger. They're a little bit bigger. And y'all know I had to get the neutrals. I had to get the neutrals because I like getting eyeshadows that I know I will use, instead of getting, you know, all the color, knowing that I'm gonna probably dip into it one time just for a video and that's it. So I wanted to get the colors that I know I would probably use on a daily, if I do my eyeshadow, you know, often. So we're just gonna try these out, and I really just want to see how the formula was, because Covergirl, their eyeshadows are hit and miss. Some of them are good, some of them are not, but we're gonna see how these are. It's called the Clean Color, Clean Fresh palette. I got Spiced Copper, and this one is Golden Toffee. So we're gonna, excuse me. We're gonna open those and swatch everything and see how they look. So you guys already saw this. I shared this in a vlog. This is my Pacifica DreamLit Glow Concealer. And I wanna use this as a spot concealer today, because when I opened it, I thought I got a different color, but this color looks like it'll be like my foundation shade. So we're gonna try it out and see. But this is how it looks, super cute. I have their lip balm. Okay, is it in here? No, it's not in this drawer, but they have a lip balm that has the same exact packaging, but it's just like pink all over, and this is made out of glass, so really nice packaging. I'm gonna go ahead and toss that box to the side. We have some new lip products. Okay, this one from e.l.f. I didn't get from Ulta, but I believe they have them in Ulta. I didn't even look. I got this from Target, but e.l.f. came out with new shades in their lip lacquer. This is in the shade Whisper Pink. So it's a light baby pink. I also grabbed, now this one I did get from Ulta. This is the new CoverGirl Clean Fresh Yummy Gloss. When I saw this, I was like, what? I did not know that they came out with new lip glosses. So we're gonna try this out today. This is in the shade Coconuts About You. And this is another product that I shared in my vlog. So if you guys don't watch the vlogs, I did like a Ulta haul in one of them. But this one is the new Wet n Wild Lock and Shine Lip Color. So it kind of looks like the new NYX lippies. You have like the color on one side and then the clear gloss on the other side, and it's supposed to like be transfer proof. I don't know, we're gonna see, but that's that. And then I also grabbed, okay, so we got a few CoverGirl products today. We have the CoverGirl Clean Fresh All Over Dewy Tint. So this is supposed to be like a blush, and I mean, you can use it. Yeah, it says eyes, lips, and cheeks. And the color I got is rosy brown, but it actually looks purple. So we're going to try this on the cheeks today, since we're going to use the, oh, we might mix it. We might put this on the eyes as well and just kind of see how it looks with the palettes that we have. And then the last thing I got was another sponge. I just, you know, didn't need it, but I grabbed it. It's the Bio Blender Eco Tools sponge. It says it's infused with rose water. Interesting. But it's their new sponge. So we're going to give this a try as well. I'm going to go ahead and go wet this because I like using my sponges damp. I don't like using dry sponges. So that's all I got, girl. That is all we got from Ulta. So let me go run and wet this. And then we're going to sit here and just do the face and see what we come up with. All right, so the sponge is wet. It's damp. Y'all want to know something funny? I don't have any drugstore brow products. I've used them up. The only thing I've been using is the Anastasia and Makeup Forever. So we need to get some more brow products from the drugstore. Covergirl has one of the best eyebrow pencils. If you've never tried it, it's the Covergirl, just the Covergirl brow pencil. I use the shade Soft Brown. So yeah, since I don't have any other drugstore brow products, we're just gonna go ahead and quickly put on the Anastasia Brow Wiz. And this is in the shade Dark Brown. Let's use e.l.f. primer today, the new e.l.f. Power Grip. This has 4% niacinamide. Because I didn't purchase any new primers, so we're just gonna go ahead and stick with e.l.f. And I have a few more other products from the drugstore that I just pulled out of my drawer that we're gonna use today. So let's go ahead and put this on. That's what I just put on my lips. That is the Pacifica. What is it? Not Pacifica. Physicians Formula Diamond Plumper. It's my favorite gloss. My favorite like plumping gloss from the drugstore. Yeah. Oh, I already have on my SPF and all of that on the skin. Like I put that on earlier. I have on the Belief Aqua Bomb sunscreen. And now I'm just gonna put on the e.l.f. Power Grip. Honestly, I haven't been using like a lot of primer lately. I just put on my serum and then my sunscreen and then put my makeup on because I don't know if my skin has just been changing, but I feel like I don't necessarily need a primer like I used to. Like I used to, like primer was a necessity for me. You hear me? Like I really needed a primer, but now I feel like I can go without it. Revlon Illuminance Skin Caring Foundation is medium natural finish, reduces the appearance of wrinkles over time, and it deeply hydrates the skin. Pump some out on. Okay, let's see what it's giving. Let's see. There's no, yeah, not really a smell. And let's see what this color looks like. Oh, this is spot on. Ooh. I'm gonna do one side of my face so y'all can see what it looks like. It looks like I didn't put anything on, but it did cover a few little spots that I had right here. I'm kind of speechless. I am kind of speechless right now. Okay, let me do this side and then we'll see how it all looks together. So I'm gonna do 2 pumps. So yeah, it does give a medium coverage, but it's good. Like I don't need all of that. Like I don't need a full coverage foundation, and this just gives the perfect amount of coverage. And the color is perfect. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. And this is the same color that I use in the Estee Lauder foundation, Sandalwood. So when I first ordered the foundation, or before I even ordered it, I looked it up and, you know, I was reading the description, and I was thinking maybe this will be something like an affordable alternative to the Makeup by Mario foundation, because back then I had just purchased the Makeup by Mario foundation. This was weeks ago. And then I saw the new Revlon foundation, and I was hoping that this will be something similar so I can kind of, you know, give you guys an affordable alternative. And now that we're finally trying it out, now that I have the shade that I need, I will say, just off of, you know, how it looks right now on the skin, because I don't know how it's going to look after, you know, I do the entire face with everything else like the powders and stuff. But just looking at it right now and knowing how the Makeup by Mario foundation looks before I apply my powders and stuff, it looks very similar. Like the finish is giving Makeup by Mario. And I forgot to spot conceal. Like I forgot to try out the Pacifica concealer. Maybe this will be a color that I can use to highlight, but judging off how it looks in person, it looks like it's gonna be like my skin tone. So we're still gonna try it out though, because I definitely wanted to try out this concealer. But before we even put the concealer on, y'all, I can't get over the coverage, the finish. Like this foundation is beautiful on the skin. It is beautiful. Look at the glow. Okay, let's try the concealer. So I got the shade 7, and I'm gonna show you guys the applicator. It's like a nice size flat doe foot applicator. We're gonna swatch on. Okay, this will be my first time swatching the concealer, so maybe, yeah, it's pretty orange. And I don't think I want this color. Let's still try it. Let's still try it. So I'm gonna put some right here and right here. I mean, it might work. We'll see. But I don't know, girl. It might be a good highlighting color. It's looking good right now. I'm not gonna use the sponge that I just used with my foundation because I don't like using that size to blend out my concealer. I like to use a sponge that's like this, like with the pointed tip, so it's easier to go up under the eyes. So I'm gonna blend it out with this sponge right here. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What? Do y'all see how that just instantly brightened my under eyes? I really thought it was just gonna blend into the foundation, but it gave, wait a minute. Wait a bit. Let me put a little bit more on. Let me put a little bit more on where I usually put concealer. So a little dab right there, a little dab right here, and then down the bridge of my nose, just a little bit. And I'm gonna put just a tiny bit more right in here because I didn't want, you know, I didn't want to do too much because I didn't know how it was gonna look. And I usually put a little bit more concealer under my eyes, so I'm gonna do a little tiny dab right there just to, you know, have a little bit more on. But girl, I'm kind of shocked. I am kind of shocked. Okay, let me blend out the chin. Yeah, I'm glad. Like, I'm glad I got this color. So I really thought I got something lighter because, you know, on the website it looked like this color would be a foundation shade for me. So I thought I selected the lighter shade for an under eye concealer. And now I see this on the skin. I'm glad that I made this choice because this color, hold on, let me get the top of my eyelid with it too. But look how it just blends effortlessly under the eyes, and it also just goes perfectly with the color of this foundation. Now this next step might mess it up, I don't know, but we're gonna see how the Wet n Wild powder looks on top of the concealer. But I'm here for the complexion, y'all. I'm here for it. The foundation looks good, the concealer looks good. So let's see how this powder looks, because I'm kind of worried. It's a finishing powder, so this is something that I would typically use when I'm done. So yeah, it's not advertised as a setting powder, just a finishing powder. I would probably use this like I use my Charlotte Tilbury airbrush powder. So this is like the last step in my routine after I set my under eyes. So let's just do that, because I don't want to mess up anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my Revlon Color Stay setting powder. And this is a really good translucent powder. So I'm going to use this to set my concealer before going in. Hold on, let me kind of tap that concealer in a little bit more. I'm going to use this to set the concealer, and then we're going to use the Wet n Wild finishing powder as our finishing powder today. And if y'all have never tried this powder, you need it in your life. Like, it just blends into the skin like butter. So I was kind of heavy-handed with it, so let me try to blend it all in. But look at that, look at that. Okay, set the chin, the nose, and then the forehead right there. Ooh, I don't have a drugstore powder. Do I not have? I don't. Oh my gosh. I don't have a drugstore, another drugstore powder to set the foundation, because y'all know I set the perimeter too. So I don't have, dang it, I don't have a drugstore all over face powder. Or do I? Let me see. Hold on, I'll be back. Yeah, no, I don't have a drugstore finish or setting press powder. So, because I need to set this, y'all. I don't want this to move just around here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take MAC Cosmetics. Y'all know I've been using the mess out of this. So we're just gonna take this today just to set the foundation around my face so it doesn't move. We're using the e.l.f. bronzer today. I haven't used that in a while either. The e.l.f. Putty bronzer. They came out with new ones, y'all. And I think the new ones have like shimmer in them. And I did get it in PR. But I looked at it, I opened it, and I thought the colors were kind of off. So we're just going to stick with what I love. The e.l.f. Putty bronzer in the shade Sunkissed. So we're going to use this as our bronzer, y'all. I'm very, very, very impressed with the foundation and the concealer today. Like, very impressed. I wasn't expecting this from the concealer. I really was not. Like, the color just threw me off. But once I put it on and blended it out, like, it instantly brightened my under eyes. So I'm very, very impressed with that. But yeah, let's use this as our bronzer today. Haven't used this in so long. I'm just going to take it on the side and just press it in to the skin. I don't like to rub it because I feel like if I do that, my makeup is going to move, and we don't want that. So I just press it in like that. And this is kind of like, it's a soft brush, so I have to keep dipping it into the product to, you know, pick it up because the brush is so soft. It's not like a dense brush. I think with products like this, you need, it's easier to apply if you're using a dense brush. That's just my opinion. I feel like it's easier to apply like cream products. It's easier to apply when you use a more dense brush. I usually use the NARS Laguna bronzer, and that is a very pigmented bronzer. Like, I barely have to tap my brush in it, and this one isn't as pigmented as it, but it's just as nice. So if you are wanting a new drugstore cream bronzer or putty bronzer, this one from e.l.f. is really, really, really pretty. I mean, look, y'all can see. Y'all can see. It's definitely giving me warmth. And yeah. A little bit more on this side. A little bit more on the forehead. I like a really nice bronzy forehead. So if you guys are looking at this and thinking, why is she putting so much bronzer on her forehead? It's because I love bronzer. I love bronzer. And I like for my forehead to have a lot of bronzer on it. Okay, I'm going to use another brush. Let's use another Sonia Kashuk. This is the double-sided brush. I usually take this side to bronze my nose or like contour my nose because the brush is so small, and it's like the perfect size to get like right up in there like this. So, but anyway, this is how we're looking right now. I usually take the powder brush that I use with the MAC powder, and I just kind of press it into the skin where I applied the cream bronzer, because we still have a little bit of the MAC powder on the brush. So I just press it in so that way we can set it, you know, and then kind of pinch it to set my nose. Okay. So now let's try out these eyeshadows. First, I want to try out the Clean Fresh Dewy Tint, because I think this will be a really pretty base on the lids. We're going to use it as a blush too, but I think this will make a really good base, and then go on top of it with, I don't know. Let's see. Let's just open it. Let's open it and see. Let's see. Let me see what the color. Oh yeah. Yeah, so it doesn't look brown at all. It just looks like a grape, like a purple. Why did I say grape? It just looks purple, like a really dark purple. And it's pretty. And you guys know I like this is my favorite type of color to put on the eyes. Like a mauve-y, deep plum looking shade. So we're gonna see how this looks. Let's just take our finger. Let's take our finger to see. I mean, it might be really sheer, because now that I'm pressing my finger in it, it looks like it's gonna blend out. Like it looks pretty sheer. Let me show you. See that? It actually. Okay, am I tripping, or does this really smell like grapes? Maybe it's just in my head, but it does have a smell. And it kind of smells like grapes. Okay, anyway, let me put this on the lid just to see. But I already, like, just looking at it right here, it's going to be such a pretty color on the cheeks. But I want to put it on my eyelid first. Yeah, this is really sheer. Like, I don't even see that. Hold on. Let me put a little bit more. Let me put a little bit more on. Yeah. So the more you blend it, the more you press it in, it shears out. And I mean, which isn't a bad thing, because, oh, that's actually really pretty. Wow. That's actually really pretty, y'all. Like, really pretty. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna do that much on the lid. That's actually because it's so natural, and y'all know I like I love natural looks. Excuse me. And I like how soft this looks on the eyes. Like, it kind of gives that glossy finish, but I wonder if it dries down, is it still gonna look like that? I don't know. But let me do the other eye so we can move on and try out the eyeshadow. But this is really cute. This is really cute. They had another color so I was kind of going back and forth with this color and another color. And I'm kind of glad that I got this one instead, because the other color was more of like a a mauvey, nudie, peachish color. That is like the worst description. But I'm glad I got this one because this is a really pretty color on my complexion. So, okay, this is cute. If you just want to stop right here, you can just throw on some mascara and you're good to go. But we're going to go ahead and open up these eyeshadow palettes and see how they look. And then after we do the eyes, we're going to go back into this product and put it on the cheeks. But for now, let's open these up. All right, so first one we have is Golden Toffee. Oops. That's what Golden Toffee looks like. And then we have Spiced Copper, which is really pretty. So let's dip into Golden Toffee first. Actually, yeah, let's dip into Golden Toffee and see how this looks. I need a new brush. We're gonna take this double-sided brush from Anastasia. This is just from one of the eyeshadow palettes. So yeah, we're gonna go in with this side of the brush. And see, the thing is, CoverGirl, like the palettes I've experienced in the past, like if I go in with a color like this, it looks gray on the eyes. So I'm hoping this doesn't look gray, because that's what they usually look like on me, just from experience, from, you know, past experiences with some of the CoverGirl shadows. But let's go into the crease with it and see what it looks like, and see if it is a good crease color. Let me see, y'all. I'm not blown away right now. I'm definitely not blown away, but let me just put some on this side too. I keep having to put the brush in the shadow to pick up the color. So I will say e.l.f. Bite Size is winning. Just off this one color that I'm using. e.l.f. Bite Size. Y'all know the little, I mean, it looks just like this, but a little bit smaller. But their shadows are winning so far. So yeah, I just wanted to start out with the crease color, and here we are with the crease right there. And it does kind of look gray in a way. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's pick up this color in the palette. This one right here. This has some gold shimmer in it. And I don't know if I want to do that. But let's do it anyway. Let's stick with the same brush and take some of that color on the brush and also go into the crease with it. And I'm actually going to kind of pull it up some, a little above the crease, just to kind of warm up the eyes right in that area. Yeah, I mean, it's cute. It's cute, but the quality isn't better. It's not better than the e.l.f. Bite Size. Like it's very noticeable. Like I can tell when I'm applying the product on the eyes, it's not picking up a lot. Like I'm not picking up a lot of product in the brush, and it's not showing up that great on the eye, but it's just not picking up much. Because look at the color in the palette, and then you can barely see it. You can barely see that I applied any of it on my lids, but I like the look of it because it's like very soft and neutral and natural. I like it, but the quality, like, you know, isn't the best. Let's do, since we are still using the palette, let's go ahead and go into, let's do something on the lid, because I feel like the lids are, they're still a little tacky from that blush, that cream product. So since they do feel kind of damp or wet, I think the other colors will stick to it really well, like the metallic shades. So I think I want to go in with, what color let's do this gold right here. And let's use the flat side of the brush and see how, oh, this ain't picking nothing up. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. It's very flaky. But let's press it on the lid to see if it sticks. Okay, it sticks. Only because I had on that other product. Like, I use it as a base, but it sticks. If I didn't have this on, if I didn't have that CoverGirl cream product on the lid, it probably would look really, really choppy. Unless I, like, wet the brush. But it definitely sticks. So if you want to use this color in the palette, I'd say put on a base first, or at least wet your brush so that way the shadow can stick to it. Because just putting the brush into the palette, it's like it's picking up, it's very flaky, like really flaky. Yeah, girl, I'm not here for the palette. I'm really not. I'm not really here for the eyeshadow, like the quality of the shadow. I want to go with a little bit more of that, go in with a little bit more of the copper shade. Actually, let me go in with this color right here and kind of mix it with, this one is different. Oh yeah, this is different than the other one. This is softer. This one's definitely softer than that gold that I used, but yeah, it's definitely softer than the gold that I just used, but let's just apply it in the center. I don't know. Oh wow, this one goes on better than that gold. It's much softer than the gold. We're just gonna go over the gold. Just kind of mix both of the colors in together. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I really don't. I'm just playing with eyeshadow, playing with the colors and just experimenting. Yeah, this one is way better. It's softer. It applies better. Like it, oh my gosh. All right, girls. So I'm done with playing with the eyes. I think it's cute. It's gonna look so much better once I put my lashes on. So let me do that. And we will come back to do the cheeks, the lips, and we want to play with the finishing powder. So we're gonna come back and try this out too, just to kind of finish up or just place right there under the eyes, and then we shall be done. So I'll be back. Let me do the lashes and I'll be back. All right, we are done with the eyes and it's looking really good. I need to go ahead and switch out these lashes. I've been wearing these lashes over and over and over, so it's time for me to open up a new one because it's like they're not sticking anymore. It's the velour lashes, but I've been reusing this one pair so many times and it's starting not to stick to the adhesive. So you put this on first and let it sit for like 2 seconds and then pop the lash on and it just sticks on like a magnet. But anyway, how are we liking the eyes? I'm gonna push the lash up in a minute. I just let it sit there for a minute. But how are we liking the eyes? I think they are so cute. Very cute. It looks so much better when I put on lashes. Like, so much better. I want to take some of this CoverGirl tint and put it on the cheeks. I think I want to use the sponge with this. I'm going to use this side of the sponge and just take it. Oop. I hope that wasn't too much. And take it on the cheeks. Yeah, this is so sheer. It's so sheer. So you're gonna have to build it up. But it's really pretty. But very sheer. Now I'm gonna take the finishing powder. This is why I wanted to do the powder last, because I don't like when, you know, my products look like that where you can see like a line. So I think this will help it out a lot. I know the Charlotte Tilbury powder helps with that, but let's see if this is any good. Here we are. Let's take the other sponge that I used, this side right here, because it's not much product right here. Let's just take it and swirl it into the product. Oh, this is very soft, y'all. Let me take some on my hand. Yeah, this powder is soft. I don't want too much. Whew. Oh my gosh. Okay, I hope this doesn't look too bright, but we're just gonna lightly tap it under my eye. Okay. Yeah, y'all do not put too much on your sponge or whatever tool you're using, because it's gonna be too much. And I can already tell this, like, this is kind of, I don't know. Let me just take whatever's on my hand and not dip the sponge into the product anymore, because this is a lot. Less is definitely more. Is definitely more. Okay, there we go. That looks better. All right, we are back in the game. Okay, now I'm gonna take the bottom of the sponge and just kind of press into the cheeks. There we go. Okay, we back. We back. I was nervous at first, girl. Yes, 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 I'm here for it. I feel like I don't even need to put on my dewy mist. Y'all know I always put this on after I do my makeup, just to kind of put that, just to kind of put that glow back into my skin. I feel like I don't need it with this, so I don't think I'm gonna use it. But now let's try out the lip products. Let's try out the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Yummy Gloss. Do I want a lip liner? I don't think I do. Not right now. Yeah, let's use this gloss, and then we'll use the e.l.f. gloss in another video. I just really want to use this one and see how... Ooh, this is a big applicator, y'all. Big doe foot applicator. Let's put it on the lips. It tastes like coconuts, y'all. It's not like sweet, but I can taste it. And it smells... Oh, it smells so good. And it's so juicy. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna put a little bit more on. Oh, wow. Ooh. This is very juicy. And it's not stick. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I just love the way coconut smells. And it tastes like coconuts. But yeah. Very glossy and juicy. If you want, you can put on a liner. And I'm just gonna go in, let's do Buxom liner. Just around the edges of the lips. That's a little bit, not much. Just to kind of give me a little definition on my lips. Oh yeah, this gloss is really, really good. So yeah, you guys, that is the end of today's little get ready with me. I hope y'all enjoyed. Do y'all like the products I use? I mean, if you've already tried it, what are your thoughts on the products? If you haven't tried them, which product do you think you'll try? Just, based off of me applying them today. Honestly and truly, I think my favorite product that I use, like my absolute favorite product, would have to be, oh, this is hard. My two favorite products would have to be the Revlon foundation and the Pacifica concealer, because this is just like, this concealer blew me away. It literally blew me away. I don't know how I feel about the Wet n Wild powder, because it definitely, I feel like it's too bright. I mean, if I went in with a lighter hand, I probably would have liked it, but I don't know. I feel like this is going to be a powder that I'm going to have to be careful with, because if I do too much of it, it might give me a white cast. And just looking at it right now, it's really bright right there under my eyes. But I'll use it again just to see if, if it's, gonna work for me. I still like to give a product a second chance, so I'm gonna use that again just to see. But the eyeshadows, I'm not blown away with the eyeshadows. Y'all could tell when I was using it in the video. What else new did I... Oh dang, we didn't even try this out, the Wet n Wild Lotus Petal. We'll try that out again. Well, we'll try it out in another drugstore get ready with me. But other than that, y'all, this gloss, very, very juicy on the lips. You hear me? super juicy. I see why they call it yummy gloss, because it's like really, really yummy on the lips. And I love it. It's so like, just juicy and yummy. And I love it. They have so many other colors, but this one, like, it said coconut, so I was like, give me that one, because I love coconuts. Put a little bit more on the pout. You guys have to try this out. It's so, so, so good. But yeah, girl, that is all that I have for today. I hope y'all enjoyed just sitting here hanging out with me while I played in these products. Let me know if you tried any of them out. What are your thoughts? Do you like it? Do you not like it? If you enjoyed, give me a huge thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed if you're not subscribed already. And I will see you guys in my next